Hey, Lizzie.
Hello, hi.
We are here. We are here. The cruise is upon us. We are going live, by the way. Just we'll chat quickly. If you're watching on play, but apologies. We want to allow our members to join us live. So once they all join us live, we can then go through everything. Lizzie, how are you?
I'm good. Guess where I'm going?
You're going on the cruise.
I'm going on a cruise.
I know. We have been so excited about this for a long time, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been almost a year, has it? October last year we booked.
Wow, fantastic. Everyone's joining us now. Thank you. If you're joining us and you're on the cruise, please say hello. Please ask us any questions, any suggestions. We're open to all of it. If you're just watching because you're curious about hosted cruises, we do this every time before a hosted cruise to talk about the events planned, the meetups, all of that, and the timings, etc., and Q&As about any questions. And that's what we're doing today. And so I think a lot of people have joined us already, Lizzie, which is fantastic. The cruise, obviously, we're flying on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I know lots of people are staying on Saturday in hotels, and everyone's flying from different parts of the world, of the UK, I'd say. Some parts of the world as well. Some people are just
we've got people from all over.
Got no idea where, but you've got a map behind you, so you can point on it, which is cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go through, first of all, the rough itinerary of our plans, and then talk about our speciality restaurants, which have just come up really quickly, and also talk about our Qatar tour for which is Lizzie and me are walking off the ship together. We have a friend who owns an excursion company, and so we've invited people to join us on that. We'll talk about that as well, because we only got 3 places left on that. Amazing. And then we'll go through all the comments. So Lizzie, I'm going to stop talking, and first of all, and then we'll talk about the airport meetups as well after that. But this is what we're talking about for the cruise. Day 1, Lizzie.
Yeah. So it's 4:00. It's the welcome meeting in Dizzy's on deck 14, which is right in the front of the ship with amazing views. And I think that's going to be a really important meeting for everyone to get to know each other. The first meeting, I think, is always the good one and the best one to go to.
Yeah, I love that. I love them. It's like the observation lounge, yeah, but it's kind of, I can't help thinking this. It's Dizzy Lizzie's. I have Dizzy Lizzie's in my head. Sorry, it just. But you're not. But it's easy to remember. We're going to have fun, aren't we? Lizzie and me are going to have a great time with everybody. So the 4:00, as long as we're all there, and hopefully we're all there, we'll be at Dizzy's on deck 14. It's the observation lounge. The bar will hopefully be open on that as well. They should be at 4:00, to be honest with you. So those who have a drinks package can grab a drink. So that is day 1. That is our initial welcome on board. Hi, here we are. That's really, really important. Yeah. And then, of course, dinner. We've all got our set dinners at set times, and we're going to talk about that as well. We can't help changing those times, by the way. It has to be the maitre d' to do it. So there's a few things that we're trying to do with that. And the next day, because I'm not sure what time we sail away. We'll have a sail away, hopefully, with Royal. But the next day is Qatar. It's straight to the fun, Lizzie, isn't it? So this is, and this is the itinerary we've kind of got. And with these itineraries, by the way, dip in, dip out as much as you want. So Lizzie, 8:30.
So 8:30 is breakfast club. I'm probably going to be the one that's doing this one because I'm an early riser. Is that okay, Pete?
Absolutely.
And then at 9:30, it's going to be the coffee morning at the Cafe Promenade, which is a great meeting place for everyone. And then
there's always a car parked outside, basically. And you'll see that it's near reception. It's a really ideal place. And can I just say, with Coffee Promenade, by the way, if you have a non-alcohol package or an alcohol package, you can get all the nice all the nice cafe, cappuccinos, all the specialty coffees you can get there. If you don't have that package, you can get normal coffee for free. That's what I love about it. They have the
that's a good
normal
place.
coffee for free, so you don't have to buy one if you don't have that package. So Lizzie,
And then we're going to be heading to the top deck for a sail away party at 11. So we'll let you know where we will be standing, but I'm sure you'll find us. Peter and I have quite recognizable faces for everyone by now.
We do. And just to explain that, the reason for that is that we kind of set in for 1 o'clock. They're sailing to Qatar. 2 hours, by the way. It's one of the most stunning sailings there is you can do on any cruise ship. I think in Europe they say Qatar and Stockholm, the Swedish islands, are the two most incredible sailings. So we have to be on top deck to enjoy that sailing because it is incredible. Yeah. And then Lizzie.
And then we're going to be leaving at 1:30. We're all going to be meeting at the Cafe Promenade, and we're going to be walking off the ship together. I'm going to be doing the excursion with Pete, but others that aren't going to do the excursion, you're welcome to meet at the Cafe Promenade with us to find others that you can walk off with.
Now, if you're wondering about the excursion, we have posted about it. It's an incredible excursion. It's in Qatar. I have a friend called Andreas who runs and owns a excursion company. He has put this on for us especially. And the tour involves the two richest. Let me have a look what it says here. It's basically going to the Lady of the Rock Island by speedboat and also exploring Paris. It's an amazing, amazing opportunity. Yeah. Now, as we're cruising in, we will see the Lady of the Rock and the church and the museum on one of those incredible islands as we cruise in. So we're going to get to do that. And we were going to go by coach, but we've now got a speedboat, 2 speedboats. They're not going to be crazy. There's a speed limit. It's not going to be like that, bang, bang, like that. There's 10 of us maximum on each speedboat. It then means that we got control. So we can jump on the boat literally as we get off, and we'll come back into Qatar as well. So we had this incredible tour. The Lady of the Rocks is one of those must-see places. But to be on a speedboat on that bay is just going to be stunning, absolutely stunning. And then we get to see Paris as well, and then we finish with a walking tour of Qatar itself with our guide. It's only €50 cash.
Yeah, it's incredible price.
It's not an official tour. You're walking off with us basically and joining us on it. It's not an official tour. That's what it is. We're paying, but they are an official tour company with all the legalities they have. I did an amazing tour with Alison with them earlier in the year on the Enchantment of the Seas. It was the best excursion that I've ever done. Not this one. It's a one up into the mountains. I cannot wait for this, Lizzie. Can you?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm excited. The minute you said it was on the speedboat, I love speedboats. I was like, yes, I'm doing this one.
So we only have, I'm going to go through the list of the names who have given me, who are booked on it, by the way. And if you're not on it, we've got 3 left because it's 10 per speedboat. So next one, day 3.
So day 3 is in Corfu, and it's again 8:30 Breakfast Club. Well, we're trying to do the times each day similar as similar as we can. So it's 8:30 Breakfast Club, 9:30 coffee morning, 10 o'clock explore the port, and then pre-dinner drinks in the Solarium bar. Because it's such beautiful weather, we want to be outside.
Yeah. So the pre-dinner drinks in a solarium. So it means that if you've got late dinner, that you could just turn up in your shorts and enjoy a drink with us. And if you've got the early dinners, which is I think is 5:30 or something like that, or 5:45, then it means getting dressed a little bit earlier, but we can have a nice pre-dinner drink. So that works out really well. Okay, day 4, Athens.
So day 4, Athens, it's 9:30 coffee morning. And in Athens, we arrive quite late. So we're doing brunch instead at 10 o'clock after the coffee morning. And then it's 12:30, explore the port. Always meeting at the Cafe Promenade. And then again, 5 p.m. pre-dinner drinks in the Solarium bar.
just to explain, explore the ports that we do when we meet up, explore the port. What we do, it's really, if you haven't got any excursions booked up and you want to have company together, we meet up and we say, who wants to do this? I want to, someone might go, I want to do the hop on, hop off bus. So do I, so do I, so do I. It means that you got company together. One lady in Barcelona said to me, I want to hire a taxi for 3 hours. Anybody want to join me? 3 others went, yeah. The four of them shared a taxi together, which was absolutely incredible. So explore the ports is really about doing that. Any ideas that you have is really important. I want to say one thing about Athens, though, by the way, with Athens, because on this particular port, Piraeus is a bit of a journey from Athens. We don't get there that early. My recommendation really is, to be completely honest with you, do a excursion with the ship. Do not take the risk that you got stuck in traffic from Athens to Piraeus. Don't take that chance, because they will wait if you're on their excursion. They won't wait if you're on a hop-off bus or you're doing your own thing. And Piraeus, I cruised into there earlier this year, and it wasn't a lot to do there, a lot to see there from what I saw. So I may myself actually enjoy the ship that day. But if you're going to do an excursion in Athens, and the Acropolis, by the way, is amazing. Do the Acropolis. It is, if you haven't done it before, it's a bucket list thing to do. Book it from the ship, honestly, or get an excursion organised. That's my advice, Lizzie, on that one.
Yeah, that's really good advice, especially because we're not in Athens for that long.
I wouldn't, and it's worth, the Acropolis is stunning. So it cost you more, but it'd be worth it. Day 5, Mykonos.
So day 5, Mykonos, it's again 8:30 breakfast club in the dining room on deck 3, and then 9:30 coffee morning, and 10 a.m. explore the port, and then 5 p.m. pre-dinner drinks in the Solarium bar.
That's great. And day 6, Argostoli.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as day 5. So it's 8:30 breakfast club, 9:30 coffee morning, 10:30 explore the port, 5 p.m. pre-dinner drinks and group photo. So we're going to meet at the Cafe Promenade because we need to find a place. And Peter and I, when we're on board, we need to find a place to see where we're going to have a great photo
the stairs
taken.
In the atrium. That is always nice, isn't it?
Yes.
But it's white night, isn't it, that one? It's white
It's a white night. It's not essential, but, dressing in white would be amazing. So
that would be amazing.
I think it's going to be a great photo. So we're meeting at 5 o'clock, and then we're going to make our way to have a photo taken shortly after we've met.
Yeah, we'll get a professional photograph taken on board. So if you've got on board spend, or you want to buy it, purchase it, you can do. If we can get any deals with them, we will do. We will take a photograph ourselves and post it later as well. And day 7 is the only sea day we have, Lizzie.
I know, and I don't know who's going to go to Breakfast Club, but I'll be there. I'll be there, Pete. Don't worry. And then it's 9:30 is going to be coffee morning, and then
I'll be there for coffee, needing it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you do that. And then 5 p.m. is pre-dinner drinks, and that's when we're going to have the prize draw. We don't have a venue for that because obviously we need somewhere that's a bit private.
Yeah.
So we're still waiting for that.
And the prize draw is this, basically. It's completely free. It's free for anybody who's booked on this cruise with Passion for Cruises, or who has booked any cruise with Passion for Cruises. Also, there will be 1 or 2 people that we adopt who are not with Passion for Cruises who can take part in it. The latter will be the only ones that cannot be in the top prize draw. But what it'll be is there'll be all kinds of little prizes, a little bit like blankety blank, little prizes to start off with, And we give everybody a raffle ticket. You write your name on a raffle ticket. It goes into a bucket. If you win a prize, you're out of the draw. And then everyone goes back in for the top prize. So if you've booked any cruise at any point with Passion for Cruises, you'll be in that top prize draw as well. If you're just basically from a different company and we've adopted you as part of our group because we are inclusive, then you could be there for the draw, but you just can't win a top prize. It's completely free. And someone's going to win £150 voucher off a new booking. Now, Lizzie, we will put
Yes.
that on our wall, won't we? That's the
Yeah.
breakdown of everything.
Yeah, so that you can download, print, screenshot. So that is a summary of all of the days.
Yeah.
On one
And
piece of paper.
everything is dip in, dip out. I'm going to go to the comments any second. Dip in, dip out as much as you want. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. Honestly, it really don't. So let's talk about the specialty restaurants, Lizzie. Now, basically, today is the last day to pre-book some of the specialty deals. Now, you and me have just done that today, and
Yeah.
we've got, and you have to give a time for the first one. So we've done that, and it looks like it's actually a good time. It's Chops Grill on Monday at 9 o'clock. It means that we're not rushing after the Qatar excursion at all.
Yeah.
It's a great first day. Chops Grill is their main specialty restaurant, and one of the deals you could get for £79 was Chops Grill and one other specialty restaurant. So we are going to be in Chops Grill Monday 9 o'clock. Anybody wants to join us, please get yourself booked in. Purchase those specialty deals before. You can book them on board as well. We can talk about that, whether we can get a discount for it closer to what we pay, because it's always more on board. We will try, but we can't promise. But specialty restaurants, us solos don't normally do them because we don't want to sit in one by ourselves. I don't personally.
Yeah.
When you've got a group of us together, it's a fantastic evening out. And the other specialty restaurants, Lizzie, what are the other choices?
So the other choices is Izumi, which is a sort of a sushi restaurant, and then the other one is Giovanni's, which is Italian. And I've been to all three of these, and I love all of them. So I highly recommend every single one.
And what we'll do on our first coffee meeting, we'll have some of the specialty team come along, talk about them, and we will, as a group, work out the other two that we do, Lizzie. We'll probably do them separately, and we'll work out who wants to do what and who wants to join what when. We're completely flexible. Any ideas on that? Let's go for the comments before we get back. If you're on Facebook, by the way, if you say your name, we know who you are, because Facebook doesn't give us your name sometimes. So, hi, Peter. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Claire. Looking forward to seeing you. Chris was going to surprise us on you, Chris, yeah? But when he saw that excursion, he had to come clean and go, and Pete, I want to do that excursion to Qatar. I'm coming. I'm there with his mum, I think. I can't wait, Chris. That's going to be amazing. It really is. I've cruised many times with Chris. So, yep. And Trevor Pierce, hi, you too. Hi, Trev. Michael, and please ask us any questions. Hi, just watching to understand hosted cruises. Michael, that's what it's about. We try to do this. We do this before every hosted cruise, and it's a dip in, dip out as much as you want. Carol's flying from the US. Carol, yeah, I had a lovely lady fly my last cruise from the US, flying over for an amazing bucket list cruise. So, Carol, we can't wait to see you on board. We have, hello, Facebook user. We don't know who you are. Please say your names. I should have said that earlier. Again, Facebook user, hello. Ivanka says, hi, how are we doing? Steve, we haven't had any questions yet, which is great. Hi all, hopefully we're answering these, but can't wait. None of us can wait.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Explore the Seas. Piraeus to Athens is a 20-minute drive, right? No. I did. When I remember driving from the airport to the ship and stuff. It's quite a long drive. So Piraeus to Athens, the central town, I think it's longer than 20 minutes. I wouldn't do it on that ship excursion personally. So that's what I mean. I remember getting a taxi. We got a taxi, me and Alison did, from Athens Central, next to the Acropolis, straight to the ship. Yeah. That taxi was at least half an hour, and it was a journey. And I'm thinking anything could go wrong with this journey. So Alison and me have done that taxi ride from central of Athens to the ship. And it surprised me at how far it was, to be honest with you. Hi, Facebook user. Hi, Pete. It's Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Hey, hi everybody. How do I find out what the meal package I'm on? What meal package you on? You mean what time? Can you answer that, please, Lizzie?
Well, we all have all our meals included, unless you want to do a speciality. So on your on the app, you'll be able to see it's either going to be early or late. Early is 6 p.m., late is 8:30. And then some people have chosen my time dining, where you need to book your table yourself. You can do that online on the app, or you can just walk into the restaurant when you're on board.
There we go. Mel Tosha said hi. Facebook Lou's hi both, looking forward to the cruise. So please let us know who you are. Graham, hi, I can't wait to meet some of you. Graham, we can't wait to meet you as well. 4 o'clock on board. It's going to be fun. Cannot wait. I'm getting excited now. Lisa, we are. You can see we are.
I know, we are very excited.
And it's a co-hosted. You've got 2 hosts for the price of 1. It's
the price of 1.
Right. Jill Perry, hello both. Hi, please ask if there's any questions, please do ask. I missed it earlier on the drinks packages. Does it include specialty coffee? One for Lizzie, I think. The non-alcohol drinks package includes specialty coffees.
Yeah, and it's my favorite Starbucks.
Yeah, it does.
But Trevor knows me well. He knows I love Starbucks.
But I used them in the main cafe where we're meeting, and it got fantastic coffees. I missed the earlier one. Drinks package does include specialty coffee, so I repeated myself. Yeah. I'm gutted. I missed the drinks package early deals. It's gone up so much now. Probably not worth it. I know, Steve. You have to grab these when you can. It's always a nightmare. One thing, by the way, if you do have the non-alcohol drinks package, there's one bit of bad news about that. Yeah. There's a Johnny Rockets on board. Yeah. This is bad news.
I know where this is going.
Johnny Rockets, the non-alcohol drinks package includes the milkshakes in Johnny Rockets. Oh my dear. I am in big trouble. They are just to die for. Oh my.
You are in big trouble. Did I tell you what happened when I was on Anthem a few months ago? I walked past Johnny Rockets and I thought, oh, I'm going to get a chocolate milkshake. And then I saw that it's over 1,000 calories. And I was like, no, thank you. So, no.
In trouble with what for dessert. Now, just to go through Qatar, by the way, I'm going to go through the list of names and the ones, because I put it out there before of a different excursion. Most have come back. These are the names I have that are confirmed that are going to be on it, because there's a maximum of 20 of us. There's obviously myself and Lizzie are both doing this, which we cannot wait. Yeah. If I don't get your names correct, I apologize. I'm useless at this. Yeah. Jane, Sarah Cooper, these are the names that you're confirmed with us. So if we're wrong, please put a comment in the Facebook, in the post on Facebook, or in the event that you're not on it. Let us know. Jane Sarah Cooper is confirmed. Kelly Langham, Thomas McBride, Trevor Pierce is. All these are. Anne Maria, you are. Chris and your mum Hillary, you are. Ali Paparazzi, you are. Steve Carey, you are. Wendy Porter, you are. Sue Bernstein, you are. Victoria Holton, you are. Claire Lima, you are. Patricia McCann, sorry Patricia, apologise about this. And Debs, I haven't got your surname, Debs, on our little WhatsApp group that we got. We are all confirmed that we are doing this together. Some of the people that wanted to do it but didn't confirm they wanted to do the change, please let us know. We had Gillian Perry, Mel Tosh, Carol Hayward, Catherine Rankin, Anne Jones, and Grace Honeysett. I didn't have any confirmation about you actually doing this. So you didn't get back to us when we changed it, because we were doing a different excursion with coaches, which we had to change because we can't do coaches, because we can't take the risk of getting back to the ship. So we're on boats. We're on a speedboat, but it's not like that. It's got a speed limit. So we have 17 confirmed that are listed, and the ones that haven't confirmed, it has to be on a first come, first serve, unless we can get enough for another boat. But I'm not sure we can. A few more comments I'll go through. Sounds like a daft question, but is it? I can't answer that, but Lizzie can.
Well, I have not been on the ship, but I have been on a few other Royal Caribbean ships, and I can say that the hairdryer is one of the good ones. It's one of those big black ones that you can buy in the supermarket. So
Fantastic.
So they're pretty good.
Well, it's booking the shows a must in advance. Book them. You don't have to turn up, or you can cancel them, or you can change it. So if you can book them, just book them, because at least you got them booked. And same with the restaurants. You can book the specialty restaurants and change them. You know, getting them booked is the key. I want to do it. I thought I'm confirmed. Mel, you are confirmed now. That's 18. Mel, let's get you there. Mel Tosh is 18. I have 2 more. It has to be Anne Jones, the Qatar trip. Anne, because okay, I've got Anne Jones now confirmed. I did reply. I might not have seen it. Sorry, Anne, because I've been away on cruises, so I might not have seen these things. I took screenshots of most of them, and so I've done it. So we have 1 more spot, just 1 more spot. So thank you for watching.
Did you get Catherine Rankin?
Catherine Rankin. Let's have a look. I haven't got her confirmed. No.
She's written a post that she's confirmed. One of the comments.
Okay, I've got you confirmed now, Catherine. Okay, so we have everybody confirmed. If there's going to be more, put your names down, and I'll then contact Andreas and let him know, because we can get more boats. You know, if we want to do that, we can get more boats. This is an important question. Are there kettles in the cabins? No, there are not kettles in the cabins.
No.
You can ask your steward to have a kettle in the cabins. That's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not anything in the Mediterranean. It's not automatic, but they do have some. If you would like to ask.
Can't log into StreamYard. Am I on the list, please? Gillian Perry. Gillian Perry. Let's have a look. Gillian Perry, you were one of the question marks basically on that one. So let us know if you still want to go, because I did post on there, and it's so hopefully can't log into StreamYard. Am I on the list? So do you want to go? And I'll contact Andreas and see what we can do with that one, basically. Yep. So yeah. So Gillian Perry, I've got you down now. So I've got you down as a tick as well. Okay, that's everyone. So again, add your names if you want to do it, because we got an extra 1 at least already, and it's a maximum of 10 per boat. So please add your names, and I'll let Andreas know as soon as I can. But obviously, we need to make sure that we're all there, because we can't not all be there, because he's obviously going to get the boats as well. And it's 50 euros, by the way, and it's we pay him cash on the day, 50 euros cash on the day. That's the best way of doing it. I assume the laundry rooms on board have an ironing board, like P&O.
No.
Yeah, Gillian, we changed it basically a while ago. That this I posted in there. We can't do the one that we talked about. We can't do the one with the just to be very, very clear, the excursion originally was going to be the same excursion, but it was going to be by coach. We're now doing it by speedboat. Basically, it's the same excursion, but the speedboat goes from next to where we are. They're not going to be going crazily fast, and they go direct and they come back direct, and then we have the tour around Qatar. Yeah, originally we were going to do a coach and then a local boat to the island and come back on the local boat. We can't take that risk because we're not in Qatar long enough, and we'll be getting off that ship as soon as we can. We're going to try to get the first tenders to get off that ship. So that's what I posted to everybody, that we have changed the excursion. Do you still want to do it? And some said no, some said yes. Gillian says yes, that's good. So again, we'll work that one out. I'll let Andreas know. If anybody else wants to do it, let us know as well. And it's going to be an amazing excursion. It's not an official excursion. It's something you're joining Lizzie or me with our local guy who runs and owns an excursion company. and we just had the best one. I told you I wanted to do excursion. Please put me on. I cancelled ship tours. We don't know who you are.
I think it must be Gillian.
Gillian. Okay, you're on it. You're on it, Gillian. I remember one person. One person had cancelled ship tours and stuff like that. Yeah. So is that Gillian? Just confirm that's Gillian, so we know it's you.
Oh, it's Grace.
Grace. Sorry, Grace. Where is it? Grace Honeysett. Okay. Yep. You're on it, Grace. That's all cool. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, your name was. And then I've got. Are you wondering why I'm wearing this? This is actually from a cruise in April. And I thought it's such a good idea. We had so much fun in April on the theme night, the tropical night. So I've got everyone a lei. So I'm going to give everyone a lei on the tropical night, but it would be great if you can bring it along for the photo when we do the photo. What day is the photo? The
last sea day. We're going to go through that again, basically.
Yeah.
So, any other questions? But also, one thing, by the way, Dom. One thing we want to organise. Dom's talked about. Yeah, there's a mini golf on there. Crazy golf. We're going to do a crazy golf competition and have some fun with that. Yeah, we're going to do that, and also the coffee meetings at 9:30. There are quizzes on board around 10 o'clock. Yeah. So what we're going to do is in a different venue, so we can then go. All those that want to go and be part of a PFC quiz team and do the quiz together, we can then grab that coffee and go and do the quiz at 10 o'clock. We'll let you know the venues for that as well. It depends on the dailies. When we get the dailies and we know exactly what's going on, we can pass that on to you as well. I'll just message Andrea saying we need another boat. Yeah, which is amazing. Fantastic.
I know,
So yeah, he did say to me as many as you want, Pete, basically. You know, it's and I have to admit, by the way, I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to that excursion. I'm like, well, I know I've been cruising a lot recently, yeah, but I am so looking forward to it. Yeah, I love the quizzes. Absolutely. I know. I think another Pate's going to be really into doing that, and Andrew as well is going to be into doing that. Facebook user have booked the specialty deal for 2 restaurants, Chops Grill in Cotter, 9 p.m. Please let us know who you are. But it's great, fantastic. That's going to be what a day. That's going to be, Lizzie. What a day!
It's going to be. I think it's going to be the best day.
Yeah.
But another thing is that if you want to
Trevor, yay!
Yeah. If you want to do ice skating, don't forget to bring your socks and your long trousers.
Right, Kelly, first ever cruise, the speciality restaurant. We'll talk about. Sorry, Lizzie. The Kelly restaurants. What is the cost roughly? Well, we've paid £79 and pennies for the Chops Grill and one other speciality restaurant. 40 quid a restaurant. It would probably cost you about 150, 200 pounds if you're going to that quality type restaurant in a city. It's on board. You're normally 50, 60 pounds, aren't they, Lizzie? Depends if you can get a discount sometimes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole night out. Chops Grill is the main restaurant with Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
The food is just.
If you've booked, come to us on the first night, or if you know now, let us know, because we need a list so we can book a table that's big enough for all of us.
Well, if you booked it online, then we've got our table. We'll just get everyone together. But we can sort that out on the coffee meeting, Lizzie, with the hosts on board and stuff. But let us know. We'll also chat to you. Let us know when we have our welcome aboard meeting on that one. But we'll get it all finalised on the 10 o'clock morning. But obviously, if you're booking it online and you're reserving that 9 o'clock space, it means it's reserved. We'll just make sure we all sit together. We'll just put all the tables together, won't we?
Yeah.
Hi, Lizzie.
So this is someone's asking us about tables together. If you chose early or late dining, which is 6 o'clock or 8:30, your bookings are all linked with others. So you will be seated with other solos. If you booked my time dining, we can't link you with other solos. So you would need to arrange that on your own.
Right. Please let us know. Check it, Pete. Facebook don't tell us your name unless you actually put the 3 dots and go, this is who I am, basically. So please let us know who you are on that one to make sure I've got you on that list. John O'Shea, have an amazing time, guys. It looks like with the extra speedboat, it looks like that we're going to have a little bit of room for a few more as well. John O'Shea, have an amazing thank you. That was Grace Honeysett. Okay, so Grace, yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. We got you on that list now, Grace. Steve Carey, oh, we're booking it tonight. You're talking about the restaurants. Yeah, Stephen, go for it, man. Do you know what? I did it on Celebrity, I did it on Ambassador. We got grouped on the speciality restaurants and we got them beforehand, and it was just, we had the most amazing times. We really did. And it was just great fun together. So yeah, please do join us if you can do. And we'll talk to everybody when we're on there on the morning, on the first coffee meeting, and go, hey guys, which ones do you want to do? Lizzie, what do you want to do? Pete, what do you want to do? Because we've both got an extra speciality restaurant to do as well, haven't we? What happens if you have an excursion during dinner time? That is a great question, Lizzie.
Yeah, well, then you'd have to go to the buffet or Sorrento's for pizza or Cafe Promenade for salads and sandwiches and cakes.
All that basically. So now airport, Lizzie, let's talk about the airport now, because I'm staying the night before, but I'm a little bit away from the airport. So I think a few of us basically are going to be meeting up in Witherspoons for breakfast, probably 6ish, 6:30, flying at 9 o'clock from Gatwick North. Yeah. Lizzie, you're staying in a hotel with 10 others, are you? 10 of you?
Yes, there's about 10 of us that are staying in the Premier in Gatwick North, and we having dinner. I've reserved a table for 10 for dinner the night before, and I have confirmed with everybody. They did say they're going to come, and then I think most of us are going to be doing the dinner and breakfast meal deal. So most of us will probably be meeting you for coffee at Witherspoons before we board the flight.
Yeah, that would be cool. Now, also EasyJet, by the way, I mean, I did post in the group that you can do twilight booking, but it says Gatwick, it says 8 o'clock is when you can do it, and only for flights going before 8 o'clock. That's what it says. I don't know how correct that is, so I'm probably not going to do it on this one. So, but sometimes if you're flying from a different part of the country and at different times, and you're staying in the hotel very close to the airport, you can just dump your cases off. I did that on my last cruise, and it was great. It really was fantastic. So we go through roughly again, Lizzie, shall we?
Okay.
And then we're going to say goodbye to everybody and say hello soon. So Lizzie.
Okay. Well, Grace is asking, can I book the meal deal on arrival? Yes, you can. When you check in at the Premier Inn, you can book the meal deal, and you can book breakfast. Okay, so boarding day, it's meeting 4 p.m. at Dizzy's, and that's going to be great. Great fun.
And Qatar day 2?
Yeah, so this one is 8:30 breakfast club, 9:30 coffee morning, 11 o'clock we're going to have a sail-in party on the top deck, taking in the views, and then 1:30 we're going to leave the ship to go on our excursions.
Yes, we are. And anybody that's not going on an excursion meets up and say they want to go and explore Qatar together, because you can walk off and see Qatar once you're off the tender. Basically, it's a very quick tender as well. Hopefully it won't be a chaotic one. I did exactly the same tender with Royal Caribbean on the Enchantment of the Seas, and we queued up and got the tickets early, and we had no problems. So it's fingers crossed on that.
Okay,
Corfu.
So then in Corfu, it's breakfast club, coffee morning, explore the port, pre-dinner drinks. So it's pretty much the same as every day.
We're trying to keep it simple. As far as the night time's concerned, we're going to see where we end up. We're going to work out where we go, Lizzie, don't we, in the evenings where we
Well, I think that's the thing. We make friends, we meet somewhere, and then we end up somewhere else.
Yeah.
And generally after dinner, or we just all go together to all the shows or a musical venue. We all stick together, really.
We will do.
But it's nice to have a general plan.
So that's very quickly. It is, Lizzie. I'm showing it. Karen talk. I'm just showing those very quickly because we're going to post them anyway.
Yeah, we'll post them afterwards. But I think it's nice to have a plan that we're definitely going to be at these venues. But generally from the venues, everyone goes off in their little groups and goes to different venues for different events.
Also, there is a chat. Royal Caribbean has a chat where we can add each other to the chat. Now we can try and see how many we can add, because we can make a group, and that's a way we can stay in contact with each other as well. I did that on the Enchantment of the Seas. It worked out really well, but it wasn't such a large group. A lot of them aren't, they're really catering for small family groups, really, to chat to each other. But we can try and do it, but we can chat to each other. You can certainly add Lizzie and myself to that chat individually. And if we can make large groups so we can stay in contact with each other, we will do as well. We've got a few more comments, Lizzie,
but the
to go through.
important thing is that download the events. So if you get lost or you don't know where everyone is, just go to one of the meetups and you'll find somebody.
I was talking about joining for the 7 p.m. meal at the hotel. That's okay, Lizzie. Okay, Stephen. That's yep. So that's clear, Lizzie.
Yes. Well, I think I booked for 10, and I think we did have an extra space or 2. But Stephen, I'll put your name down and just come. I'm sure we can all just squeeze in.
Anyone phone from Glasgow? Look for the young guy in a bright orange hat with glasses. That will be me, Graham. Looking forward to seeing you on board. In the guy in the bright orange hat with glasses. I've got a hat, by the way. I've got a new hat, so I'll be wearing my new hat as well. I'll be wearing that. Carol Hayward, I need to book the meal deal on arrival. Grace, thanks again, Lizzie. Graham, meeting up with Anne Caledonia Bar, the Anne Caledonia Bar in Glasgow. Okay, Catherine. Okay, we'll be getting the tender tickets for everyone on the excursion. That's what we're going to try and do.
Yeah, but that's going to be Pete's job.
But there's a lot of us. It's like one tender boat now, isn't it? Almost. So I'm going to speak to them when we get on board and how we can do this and how we can make it work. Otherwise, we'll get a group of us to grab some, basically, right, all together. Because we want to do it all together. How many are there in this group? Well, I think there's going to be altogether 45, 50 of us.
Yeah, there's well over 45.
Close on 50. We've adopted a few. We've got a few that couldn't get the PFC deal and managed to find ways of getting there, which is amazing, you know. So, yeah, there's a good... Lizzie, which days did you reserve the meal packages for? We did it for Monday at Chops Grill, Monday 9 o'clock, which is day 1, which is Qatar. That's the second day on board, I should say, at Qatar. We haven't done the second one yet, Stephen. We're going to have a chat with everybody and see what everybody wants to do when we're on board and reserve it with the guys on board at the coffee meeting. But we had to put, when we booked it online, we had to put a time for the first one, and the time is perfect, 9 o'clock Qatar. It's perfect for Chops Grill, to be honest with you, because it gives us plenty of time getting back. Grace, how far a walk from the Premier Inn to the airport check-in? I've got a feeling it's quite close. I'm not sure. I think it's quite close. I
think that the Premier Inn is pretty close. I'm guessing 10 minutes.
Hey,
if you have
Carol.
Luggage.
Yeah, Carol is on a tuk-tuk. Excellent, Carol. So we might see you go past us when we get back from our tour as well. You can wave to us, yeah? We can jump on. That'd be cool. Anyone else doing it? Grace to Lizzie, the meal deal I was asking to book on arrival at the Premier.
Yes, you can book that on arrival. Yes.
So does anybody have any more questions before we go? And everyone's checked in. I think the day before we have to do the health question, don't we?
Yes,
so we have to do the health question.
It opens the day before, 24 hours before. Then it's very quick. Just click no to everything.
Yeah. And what also, I think, as far as the muster drill is concerned, the way I think it's going to work is that quite simply, when we get on the ship, we go straight to our muster station, we scan our card in, then when we get into our rooms, we watch the video, don't we? Yeah. And I think that's as far as it goes. Then we go
you know where I watch the video? You watch the video on the app.
Yeah.
So go and sit and have your coffee when you get on board and watch it while you're having your coffee.
Yeah. Really, really easy to do. Really easy to do.
Very, very easy one to do.
Fantastic.
Because when you board, the app changes when you link up to the ship. And then that's where you're able to book all your shows and see everything online. It's really, really good.
Now, with phones, very, very quickly with phones, first of all, make sure as soon as we sell, your phone is on airplane mode. airplane mode every time. Yeah. Don't take the risk of it going to the satellite on the ship. Yeah. It happened to me once for 30 seconds and it cost me almost 20 quid for 30 seconds. I was like, what's done? So as soon as we sell, make sure your phone is on airplane mode. Yeah. Now, if like
especially
me,
Montenegro, because Montenegro is not part of the EU.
Yeah. You cannot use your phone in Montenegro if you've got I've got O2. I can use my phone in Europe, but not Montenegro. I can pay an extra £5 and use it in Montenegro, basically. Yeah. So in Montenegro, you can't use your phone. So make sure it is set. If you can use your phone and you've got minutes included in the rest of Europe, you'll be able to use your ship when we're in port. But make sure as soon as we sell, I would go to airplane mode every time. It's not worth the risk, folks. Some people come off with bills in their thousands. It's crazy. Steve, just great. Just bought Chops Grill. I've got to get that in my head. Chops Grill. Stephen, brilliant, mate. Looking forward to that. I can't wait. That's gonna. Oh man, my lips are going already on that one. Yeah. Can we choose the plane seat? I haven't. I've got.
Well, it's already been chosen for you now already.
I've got a middle seat going out and an aisle seat coming back. I know, but I think you can upgrade and do that. Does the ship have free Wi-Fi instead of the internet package? There's no free Wi-Fi on, but the Wi-Fi works if you're on their app for free, but you can't go online with it. Yeah, you can't go online. That was Graham asking, by the way. Okay, that's cheers, Graham. Thank you for that. Also bought Chops Grill. Carol, hey, we've got a lovely group of us already on that, and we'll have fun. Think about what other restaurants you want to do and when you want to do it, and we'll talk about that, Lizzie, won't we, when we're in the coffee meeting and go, okay, who's doing that, who wants to do that at that time. We're completely flexible and it'll be great. Wow. Okay, I think that we've been talking for 47 minutes.
I know, and then there's something we didn't say. Everyone's going to be getting one of these. I ordered them weeks ago, but I wanted to keep it as a surprise.
One of these, yeah.
You mean one of these?
For cruises, one of those. Fantastic for the party nights. We've got a wonderful group. I've got some wonderful people that we cruised with before, and we've got some amazing new friends that we're going to meet on this ship. I did look at the ship the other day just to get a reminder of the ship, and I was actually blown away. I'm like, it looks amazing. That was Ben and David, wasn't it? Ben and David did a video about it, and I watched the video, and I'm like, that ship looks really, really good. And then that's of course when I saw Johnny Rockets, and I knew I was in trouble. So, Flakes, do me a favor. If you're having dinner with me, don't let me get dessert. Stop me. Don't let me get dessert, yeah? Please. Thanks, everybody. Cannot wait. Any more questions, please post them in the event, that we have. Please do that. That'll be really good. Or please ask on the comments of the live videos. The weather, by the way, for the first 3 or 4 days looks amazing. Make sure you got some tracks and jeans and socks if you're going to do the ice skating. That Lizzie's going to do, by the way, because she's an expert at ice skating, apparently.
My balance is awful. Yeah. You have to do it. You have to do it.
I did roller skating and I was all over the place. Okay.
Do you know what? Do they have laser tag on Explorer?
I don't know. There's some things we don't know everything. The night time is going to be fun because we're going to talk to everyone and go, where shall we go?
Yeah.
What shall we do? Where shall we party and stuff like that? It's going to be great. And right, I think we've got to say goodbye. I think because otherwise we'll be boarding soon, won't we? So, Lizzie, cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. It's just folks, the destination, the ship. Oh, I love Royal Caribbean, so it's going to be amazing.
If you haven't done a hosted cruise before, I think you have an idea why you do a hosted cruise now, yeah? And there will be lots more coming up. And everyone who's on this one who got this deal, well done, by the way, because about 30 or 40 people were desperate to join us. And it's just too much.
There was a long waiting list. But the prices just didn't come down.
Didn't come down. flights, issues, all kinds of things with it. So well done, everyone that grabbed that deal, which is an amazing deal when we did it. I'm going to stop talking now. Lizzie, stop me talking. We see everybody, some at the airport, some at the hotel before with Lizzie, some at the airport on Sunday morning, and others on the ship for our welcome aboard meeting. Thanks, folks. Bye, Lizzie.
Bye.